Welcome to today's video where we are starting off at Yashio Factory. I have some really exciting stuff to show you. I don't really know what to say for words because I'm just like super giddy with excitement because some super baller parts just arrived for a fair few of my cars and something what we've had going on in the back end for the longest time, and it's finally all come together. As you guys know, we're doing a fully forged HKS SR in my S15 in literally like a week. So we're pulling everything out. It's probably going to be more like 2 weeks after the competition and an Okajuku. Everything comes off the S15, engine out, completely apart. Fully forged HKS pistons and rods are going in, putting it all back together, and then let me show you what's getting bolted onto it. This box of absolute art has just arrived tonight from my friends at GCG Japan. And they make one of the coolest manifolds I think I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, I love a fully steel, like steam pipe manifold. They're strong, they're great. But if you can get something that's just as strong in stainless, it just looks 1,000 times better. Look at this in the light, guys. The welding, the coloring, it is absolutely beautiful. And when stainless heats up, it gets this beautiful browny blue color. And this is gonna do that. So this is like 4mm thick stainless. It is super strong. They've never had a cracking issue. The merge collector is absolute art and beautiful. It's like machine perfection. I'm really hyped about these. Now, the thing that sucks is I wish you guys could get these. I mean, I guess we could buy them for you in Japan and ship them over. Maybe we'll put them on my online store or something. These are amazing. External wastegate. My G25 is going on there. We're gonna be set. 500 horsepower out of my SR. I am way too excited. I also got another one, and this one has 2 more cylinders. So this is for the RV, for the Skyline build that's going to be happening soon. And once again, absolute beautiful piece of art. Look at that flange and the color that it took on. It's just pure art. I have no other words to describe it. Anyways, I got all the fitting kits with them, so all the AN lines and all that kind of stuff. And I am just absolutely blown away. GCG Japan is Garrett's official turbo retailer and what do you call it, like dealer in Japan and Australia. And if you guys need any of this stuff and you're based in Australia, hit up GCG. If you're in Japan, hit up GCG Japan. They're just an amazing company. They know what they're doing. They can do any kind of work on turbos as well, like overhauling them and fixing them, repairing them, and rebuilding them. So if you need any of that work done, definitely hit them up. GCG is a company that we work with on the channel as well. That aside, I did mock up Okachan's one. So I've explained this before in older videos, but as you guys know, Garrett is a really amazing company that I work with here on the channel. They provide me with all my turbos, the best turbos in the game, mind you. And when I was talking to them about getting everything planned and ready for the Silvia, I kind of pitched them and I was like, hey, I'd really like to also get the same turbo for Okachan, just so he can be introduced to new turbo technology and what the benefits are and all that kind of cool stuff. And as you guys know, this S15 right here is a HKS 2.2 liter stroked SR that he uses for like a lot of competition stuff. He's had a fair few problems with the current turbo setup on there because it's just really old technology, like TD06 stuff. And like when you look at that old turbo compared to like what a G25 is, it's like something stupid. I was looking at it the other day. It's like over 200% more efficient, which is just mind-blowing to think about. Anyways, that aside, sorry, just back on that. That TD06 was like literally released like something stupid like 10 years plus ago. So that aside, full G25 with a bit more of a larger housing to compensate for the 2.2 liter, 0.92. This thing is gonna have crazy boost at low RPM. It's gonna have a huge power band. It's probably gonna fall off a little bit at the top, but we got some tuning tricks that we can do with that, so that's not a problem. But yeah, this thing is gonna be an absolute monster. What is wrong with me? Can't speak. I know there's a lot of talking, but I'm sure you guys are as excited as I am. This is just, it's pure art. Like, I don't really know what else to say. There's a few, words that I want to use to describe it that will probably mean demonetization, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. Absolutely beautiful exhaust manifold. Everything is V-band. The turbo size is so small for the power that this thing puts out. This thing's capable of 660 flywheel horsepower, which is mind-blowing out of this small platform. The best thing about this manifold too, I wish I could show you, I actually had it mounted up onto the lesson car. because Utah's doing a turbo change right now. If you guys remember on the practice day, the old exhaust manifold completely cracked and split, and the turbo actually kind of got damaged too. So we took that all old stuff off, and Utah's putting a new one on with a new HKS GT3 RS turbo, which is more than enough. This thing has a 2.1 stroke SR in it, so that'll be enough to get him going. And while he was doing that and it was all off, I put that on there to see the mounting position, and it is amazing. It is so low that we can still get Okachan's torque damper on there, and the turbo doesn't hit it. It's like around here. It's beautiful. So much space for a downpipe and all that kind of stuff. So I'm hyped. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm showing you a lot of cool stuff, and I hope you guys love it. But we're going to probably pick up the rest of this video tomorrow. But get excited, guys. We got some big builds underway, and we're going to have a 500 horsepower S15 in the matter of like less than 3-4 weeks probably. I'm really excited.
Taking a quick moment to tell you about today's video sponsor, which is Dafski. And as you can see behind me, we are at the park to check out the beautiful sakura trees in full bloom. And here's the best thing. Dafski is an online store dedicated to selling only the coolest and sickest air fresheners for your ride. And we collaborated together to bring you a Japanese authentic sakura scented air freshener for your car. This clips onto your AC vent, and as you can see, the S15 and the sakura trees are there in the background. It's super cool. I hope you guys love it. Head to dafski.com, go grab yourself some, as well as some of the other air fresheners, and your car can start smelling like it does right here in this park right now. The sakura is seriously amazing. If you don't know what it is, it's the cherry blossom trees here in Japan, and it's a huge seasonal thing. And it pretty much, I mean, I don't know if you can see behind me, but you can see a lot of people under them drinking and having parties with friends and stuff. It's a huge cultural thing. With that, guys, let's get back to the video. It's a new day, and I'm stuck in traffic trying to get to Yashio factory to do some drift prep for the competition tomorrow. And of course, I got my extra espresso shot grande caramel macchiato here from Starbucks. Try and give me a little bit of a pep me up. Been struggling with sleep because I'm really excited about this competition tomorrow and giving it my all. And yeah, we'll pick things up when we get to Yashio. I got some stuff to show you. A whole bunch of really cool parts also arrived for the S15 build, so I get to show you that once we get home. And also, I had to buy another wheel for this car. We'll explain when we get there, but let's pick it up from there. So we're at Yashio factory now, and I didn't spare any time. Already started changing tires. I got one set done. I got to do this set, and then that's going to go on the car, because the ones that I got on here right now are GD3s, which I borrowed from Okachan, and these have the 08Rs on there, which are a way grippier tire than the Cs, so I can't obviously drift on those. These were just to get home, but I did tell you guys I had to put a new wheel on the front of the car. You guys remember how we welded and repaired that one wheel? Well, it turns out this wheel was just in way worse condition than we thought. Not only did more cracks appear, but the repair as well just completely failed. And literally 1 crack, 2 crack, 3 cracks, 4 cracks, 5 cracks, 6 cracks, 7 cracks, 8 cracks. I mean, there's no point trying to repair that anymore. Yes, it's an expensive wheel. This is like a $500 a piece wheel. And it just goes to show that even genuine wheels do crack and break. I'm actually pretty disappointed, honestly, because, you know, I think I say this for everyone, like, we are always taught that genuine wheels never crack, genuine wheels never get damaged or anywhere near as bad as what like cheaper Chinese wheels would, right? But I don't know about that. I really don't know, because I mean, that's pretty much what, like, those wheels are some of the most expensive wheels that you can spend money on, and the proof is right there. Bear in mind, I do have a fair bit of camber in the front, so, you know, when I do hit potholes or you know, ripple strips and stuff like that, there is a higher chance that the inside of the wheel is going to cop a lot more abuse and damage. But still, I would expect that not to happen. In fact, everyone I've spoken to that has experience with these particular wheels has said it's very, very rare for cracks to form. So just the luck of the draw, I guess. Anyways, we got a new wheel on there now, so we're all sorted. That's gonna go on the scrap heap. Anyways, I'm gonna get to changing the tires on these wheels, and then getting everything mounted up on the car. So you can see the guys are pretty busy. They're working on this S14 here. This one's getting some work done on it. They've got an FD in the shop that they're doing some work on. Bunch of stuff to get done before the competition. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to these tire mounts and we'll pick it up after that. I wanted to save this moment just for you guys. Everybody loves a good peel, am I right? Whoa, that fresh sticker on a new wheel feel.
Whew. I know it was upside down, but that's the way they need to be. Feels good. Anyways, Hoka-chan just ducked in for a bit and now he's got to head off. We're gonna see him heaps tomorrow at the competitions to get excited. This is seriously, like, I love this Yaris so much with this body kit. Looks so good. The only thing me and him have been talking about is we need to lower it more, because look at how big the gap is between the rear wheel and the fender. Like, I can almost fit my whole fingers in there. I can. Look at that. We need to fix that. It's really interesting, the suspension setup too. It's like 20 kilo springs in the rear and softer, like 12 kilo springs in the front to try and like help it so that you steer and drive more with the front of the track. Very interesting setup. So back home now, and I don't think I've given you guys a pineapple update in a very long time. For those of you who have been a subscriber on the channel, you know that I had been trying to grow pineapples at home for like the longest time, and we finally had one really take off and stick, and it's just been growing pretty much in my living room in a pot plant. So this is where Pineapple-chan is at right now. She's getting pretty big for inside. I'm waiting for the weather to get a little bit hotter outside, and then it'll go back outside during summer and probably a little bit into autumn. Once it gets too cold here though, it will kill the pineapple plant, so that's why it like comes inside during the winter. But she's getting pretty big. She's over a year old now too, so I'm expecting her to probably give me some fruit soon. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys an update. She's getting big. Next thing is things have escalated even further for the S15. So first of all, I need to talk to you guys about all this stuff here from Dishworks. I'm very excited to announce that I'm now working with Dishworks on the channel, and they have sorted me out with everything pretty much fuel related that I need for my builds. I am way too excited actually. What you see here are things for the Silvia, Skyline, and a couple items for the Chaser. You guys will learn what's happening to the Chaser later. Get pumped for that as well. Anyways, that aside, I want to go through and just show you some of the stuff we got here. This is their dual fuel pump wiring kit hardware. This stuff is so good. It's all the right gauge. It makes wiring up your fuel pumps super easy. Twin relays and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty much like, how do I explain this? Well, you guys know how many issues I've had with the S15 and the fuel pump wiring. This is going to solve all of that, and I'm hyped. We got two of those for the Skyline and the Silvia, so we can put those aside. I want to pull this box out and show you. Oh man, there's so much stuff here. Oh, I'm so excited. Open this up. We've got their fuel pressure regulators. We've got, I mean, this is just going to keep going on and on and on. We got the injectors here for the SR20. We've got, I believe these are 1500 injectors, 1500 cc. I can't read this. Yeah, 1500 cc. Oh my gosh. These guys are going to be amazing. Oh, they look so good. Can't wait. So we got the injectors. Pretty much every fitting that I will ever need for anything in the car. Yes, we're redoing everything in AN lines as well. Let's look at the surge tank kit and pull that out. So the surge tank kit comes with 3 fuel pumps, and for the power goals and stuff that I'm aiming for out of the SR, we've got 3 of the DW300, 340 litre per hour pumps at 40 psi, which is amazing. And how it's going to work is 1 pump in the tank, 2 pumps in the surge tank, and this will all go like in the trunk or wherever you want to mount it. Like I said, 3 of those pumps, and I'm never going to have a fueling issue ever again after this. And then here is their beautiful surge tank. Oh man, this is kind of hard to pull up. Come on, it's so packaged tight. Let me get this out. Finally got it out of its box. And look at this puppy, guys. This is seriously, oh my gosh, it is so nice. I don't think I have any Allen key toolkits to get this open and show you the inside of it, but I'm excited. I love that it's square shaped. It's not the typical round type, which makes it really frustrating and annoying to kind of mount. This is perfect. Being square like this, it'll fit actually probably under the parcel shelf in the boot. It's got mounting holes already on there, so you don't have to worry about straps or anything like that. Overall, it's just a really well designed surge tank, and I freaking love it. The coating on it looks amazing, and yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say, but I'm just super hyped. These are the terminals here. You got your pump out, and there was probably a vent and inlets and stuff over here. We'll have to read all the instructions on how to get this done correctly later, but get excited, guys. We are all sorted for fueling, and 1500cc injectors. If that doesn't tell you what's happening to the SR, I don't know what will. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other cool stuff in here. I think mainly, hang on, let me just check what this is. We've got like fuel filters, we've got gauges, but I think I pretty much showed you guys everything. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one of the inline filters, which is pretty nice. This thing, oh, that's something for the chaser. We're not going to show you that. And then I think this one, oh, these are the injectors for the Skyline. 6 bad puppies there, and this one is rated for 1500 as well, so that'll also give you an idea of power levels that we're going for the Skyline too. Anyways, that kind of wraps up everything. Oh, this is the inline fuel pump kit too, so this is what will enable me to have one of the DW 300s inside the actual tank itself. And with that, that kind of sums up everything that I wanted to show you this video. Pretty much my life is an anime, and this is a filler episode before we start the next arc, which is a tournament arc. Believe it or not, we're going to be competing tomorrow in a tandem competition at Nico's circuit. I don't even know why I said that, but that's just how I look at things, and I really needed to get a video out so that I didn't have to stress about editing something when I come home tomorrow being super exhausted, as well as if we win, or if I get like highly placed, there will be celebrations afterwards, and like that just means I'm definitely not going to be capable of editing a video after we get home super late. I have to wake up at 4:30 to, no, it'll be 4 a.m. tomorrow, and then drive all the way to Nico's circuit and set everything up, and then drive all day, compete. And I'm sure you can understand, like, not only is that physically tiring, but it's mentally tiring as well, on top of thinking about filming and making sure we're getting all the right clips and footage and stuff, which is why May's coming to help. Yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you were excited for what's coming for the S15, the Skyline, the Chaser. There's actually a turbo in a box in front of me for the Chaser, but don't get your crazy hopes up. It's not like I'm going to a crazy Garrett like G30 or G40. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to do that, but the Chaser's goal is a drift missile, but I'm making it more reliable. So we got a new turbo for that. That's pretty much the same as the stock one. It just has metal wheels so that it's not going to blow out at the 1 bar that we want to keep running it at. And we got some fuel supporting mods. Probably getting an ECU for it, just stuff to really make it way more reliable and I guess efficient in a way. I don't know, you guys know I've had a lot of little issues with the Chaser other than me just crashing it into everything, so I want to get all that sorted as well, make it a really good car. And if I want to compete in it, which I will be competing in some Ebisu based competitions this year with it, I want to be able to turn the boost up and run it at like 300 to 400 horsepower, and we'll be able to do that after this. So anyways, I told you the secret that I shouldn't have, but we'll leave it at that. Smash that like button, write us a comment, and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the SAMMIT anime and you're sticking around, and that's a good shirt idea, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Jamata. Don't look at my hat, it's not a secret merch or anything, I swear.